Hello, YouTube. Today, well, it has come to my attention that I did a requested deck yesterday, and I didn't upload a deck profile. I mean, my friend Isaiah, my buddy, he was watching the video. He's like, "What, dude? What's up with this? If you do a deck that somebody requested, you should probably upload the deck profile." I was like, holy crap, you're right, what the hell is wrong with me? So, here you go, guys. This is my Gimmick puppet deck. It's not any of that machina stuff. It's just Gimmick puppets with a few interesting decks. Alright, let me just get started. It's pretty, I think it might be the pretty standard deck, I don't know. Yeah, 3 Gimmick puppet Magnadolls. 3 Gear Spring Spirit, 3 Gimmick Puppet Jury Dolls, 3 Gimmick Puppet Egghead, nice name, 3 Gimmick Puppet Scissor Arms, 2 Genex Recycled, and 3 Gimmick Puppet Gear Changer. It'd be so amazing if it could be special summoned from the deck, but they did that just because of a 1-for-1. Those bastards. Alright. And for the spells, got 1 Allure of Darkness, 1-for-1, Heavy Storm, 3 trade-ins, 1 Advanced Draw. You could run more. I think 1 Advanced Draw is fantastic. I mean, you can bring back level 8 monsters very easily. You can, like, maybe there's nothing you can do. You got a dead draw. Remove from play a gimmick monster to special summon Jury Doll, and just play Advanced Draw. You know, just hope you get lucky. Dark Hole. 3 Junk Puppets. Amazing. 1 Reborn, of course. Play more if you could, right? 2 MSTs. 3 Inferno Reckless Summons. I had underestimated this card because originally I was running 3 of these in a Machina build, and that doesn't work because when you play that, you only have a few targets. Like, it's just this guy, this guy right here, or you're gonna go for Magnadol, and usually you're not even going to have the chance to go for Magnadol because it's going to get removed from play for Jury Doll. So, Jury Doll was pretty much the only target. There wasn't very many targets. But in this deck I realized you should definitely run 3 or at least 2 because there are 6, 9... Okay, damn. There's a bunch of targets. Woo! There's 12. 14. And unfortunately you can't use it on Gear Changer because it can't be special summoned from the deck. So I suppose if you had 1 in your hand and 1 in your graveyard, 1 on your field, you could use it, but it's an card. I don't know why you'd want 2 Gimmick Puppet Gear Changers on the field at the same time anyways. I don't know. Alright. Well, let's finish it up. You got a limiter removal and 1 DDR. You could definitely run more than 1, but I feel like 1 is just appropriate. And you might notice I don't have a last card because I'm having trouble deciding. So I thought you, YouTube, would decide for me. I have 2 cards here. This card right here, Gimmick Puppet Ritual, or Return from the Different Dimension, which everybody knows, so I'm not going to bother reading it. So I'll just read Gimmick Puppet Ritual, or Puppet Ritual, whatever. I see the cards, I see the name up here, but it's not the actual name. The actual name's down here, and I read the wrong one. Alright. Its effect is, if your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 points higher than yours, target 2 level 8 Gimmick Puppet monsters in your graveyard. Special summon those targets. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. You can only activate 1 Gimmick Puppet Ritual per turn. And I might as well read Return from the Different Dimension just in case you guys don't know. Pay half your life points. Special summon as many remove from play monsters as possible during your end phase. Remove from play monsters. Remove from play all the monsters that are special summoned by this effect. So, both of these cards are pretty much like your last-ditch effort cards. Like, if you have run out of options, you're probably going to use one of these. Which one should I play, guys? That's up to you. Just let me know. Let me know in the comment section, alright? Extra deck. You got one Gaga Cowboy. You could probably take that out. You don't really need it. You know, but burn damage, right? He's just in there because I needed a generic rank 4. I'm probably going to take him out. You got one Level All Chain. One Maestro. 2 Gimmick Puppet Giant Killers. This is such a trollsy card. Because up to twice per turn, you can detach a material from a card, and target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. And if it was an Xyz monster, you can inflict damage equal to its attack. And the funny part is you can use its effect twice per turn. So you can really screw people over with this card. It only has 1500 attack, but it also has 2500 defense, so it's kind of a beast. We run 2 of those. Might bump it up to 3, but I think it's alright at 2. Because you're probably most of the time going to go into your main attacker here. Gimmick Puppet Heaven String, 3000 attack point beast. And there's one Chromatic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. You pretty much need to run this in any deck that has rank 8s. And one Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I don't really go into him that often, but 3000 attack points. I'm not gonna hate. And one Garbage Eyes Fat Dragon. I realize that this deck, this card isn't nearly as broken than it is if I had Super Defense Robos, but you need 2 level 8 machine monsters to summon it. You can attach a card from it and make it it can be potentially 4000 attack points. And plus, I've run into a problem before with Gear Spring Spirit. I couldn't special summon it because I had like one of these dragons or a Frankenstein in the graveyard, so there wasn't all machine types in the grave, and it screwed me over. So I figured if I wanted to go into like one of the big beater guys, other than a Gimmick Puppet, he'd probably be a good choice. Almost 100% of the time, though, you're gonna go into a Gimmick Puppet because Druid Doll's effect only lets you go into Gimmick Puppet Xyz monsters. Alright, well, moving on. Okay, you got number 22, Zombie Stein. I call him Frankenstein, whatever. Doesn't matter. He's 4500 attack. What's not to like? I OTK'd him. I OTK'd with him because I had a Garbage Eyes and a Zombie Stein out on the field in one turn. It was amazing. Alright. Since my last duel video, I added in a Justice of Ally Cataster. Or Ally of Justice Cataster. He's a staple. He's level 5, so you can very easily go into Genex Recycled and one of your level 4s if you have to. And he's a machine, so I figured, yeah, what's not to like? And he's a dark monster, so, a lot of, pretty much every monster in the deck is dark, except for Egghead. And last but not least, I got 2 Locomotion R Genex. These synchros are pretty much my techs of the deck. I think it's really funny to use them. 1 Genex Tuner and 1 or more non-tuner dark monsters. All your level 8s are dark monsters. Well, I suppose if you use Gimmick Puppet Egghead's effect, but, whatever. And, Genex Recycled. Bam, you got a 1. That's the reason I run 1-for-1 is for Genex Recycled. Plus, you can send a Gimmick Puppet to the grave, so what's not to like? Its effect is when this card is Synchro Summoned, you can take control of 1 monster your opponent controls with the highest level. And if it's a tie, you get to choose, so you could potentially take their strongest monster. It might not be as effective in today's meta because people are using Xyz, but it is still very effective. It can screw over people's plays. Like one time, I I had Locomotion or Genex on the field, and I stole my opponent's. Like he was trying to play Blue Eyes Maiden deck. I stole his Blue Eyes, and then I used Advanced Draw on it. Cause I mean he had like just like 3,000 attack points, and I didn't quite have enough to make it game. And then drew into one of my handy dandy Gimmick puppets, and it was game over. It was amazing. Like, I'm kind of in love with this deck. This is kind of the more, I guess, trollsy version, but in the future, I hope this deck can be competitive because it is just so fun to use, and I like a deck that's very fun, and you can kick people's asses with it. I mean, what's not to like, right? Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoy this, and perhaps I'll upload the Machina version, which honestly is only going to be a few cards different, but for you guys, I'm willing to do whatever you want. Just leave any suggestions for what decks you would like to see next down below, like if you liked it, and if you didn't, oh well, I don't really care. I don't need you. Nah, I'm just messing with you, alright? Well, subscribe if you're gonna. If you don't ever want to see me again, well, it sucks to be you, alright? Because everybody loves me. Okay, I know, I'm just fucking around. I'm done though, okay. Well, YouTube, ProBigawesome here, and I end my turn. It's your move, guys. I'll see you later.